On the morning of April 19th, 1995, downtown Oklahoma City was shaken by a massive explosion that became one of the darkest days in American history. The Oklahoma City bombing is important to understand because it was one of the deadliest acts of domestic terrorism in the United States, and its legacy continues to shape how our nation approaches security and responds to extremism. This is important to you because domestic terrorism still affects our communities today, and learning about past tragedies like Oklahoma City helps us recognize warning signs and understand the importance of national security. Today we will begin by examining how the Oklahoma City bombing unfolded, then explore the individuals responsible for the attack and their motives, and finally discuss the aftermath and legacy it left on law enforcement and American society. At 9:02 a.m., a Ryder truck filled with explosives detonated outside the Alfred P. Murrah Federal Building, killing 168 people, including 19 children, in the building's daycare center. According to FBI's official case, History Oklahoma City Bombing, Famous History and Cases by Barry Black in 2021, the blast destroyed 1/3 of the building and damaged more than 300 surrounding structures. This horrific attack not only claimed lives, but also injured and deeply traumatized survivors, first responders, and the Oklahoma City community. Now that you know how the attack occurred, let's turn to the individuals responsible for this act of violence. The bombing was carried out by Timothy McVeigh and his accomplices, who were motivated by anti-government beliefs. McVeigh, a Gulf War veteran, planned the bombing as revenge for the federal government's actions at Waco, Texas in 1993. According to American terrorist Timothy McVeigh and the Oklahoma City bombing by Michael and Herbeck in 2001, McVeigh's radicalization was fueled by extremist literature and anti-government movements that painted the federal government as a tyrannical enemy. Terry Nichols, McVeigh's co-conspirator, helped gather bomb materials, although McVeigh carried out the attack alone on the day of the bombing. Now that we've looked at who committed the attack and why, let's discuss how the nation responded and what legacy it left behind. The aftermath of the bombing reshaped security, law enforcement, and the way America confronts terrorism. The investigation, one of the largest in FBI history, identified and arrested McVeigh within 90 minutes of the bombing, as he attempted to flee a traffic stop. According to the FBI's official case history, the investigation led to McVeigh's conviction and execution in 2001, while Nichols received multiple life sentences. The bombing also sparked stronger counterterrorism measures, expanded law enforcement powers, and led to the creation of the Oklahoma City National Memorial, which continues to honor the victims and educate future generations about the dangers of extremism. Now that you have learned about the events of the Oklahoma City bombing, the perpetrators, and the national response, let's wrap things up. The Oklahoma City bombing remains one of the most tragic acts of domestic terrorism in U.S. history, and its significance should be remembered for the lives lost, the people responsible, and the lasting changes it brought to our nation. Today, we explored what happened on April 19th, 1995. We examined who carried out the attack and their motives, and we looked at how America responded and what legacy this event left behind. The Oklahoma City bombing continues to serve as both a warning about the dangers of extremism and a reminder of the resilience of communities. Its memory lives on through stronger security, national awareness, and the memorial that honors the victims. Thank you.